statue of Lenin. Makes sense. I could have bought an umbrella or a poncho, but decided not to. I like the rain, but I don't want to be wet for the rest of the day. I mean, I don't know if my clothes will dry. Restricted area. I'm gonna believe it and not cross the line. This monument back here has the tomb of Ho Chi Minh in the basement. Apparently he's embalmed there. And 2 weeks out of the year, it's closed because he gets sent to Russia for maintenance, embalming maintenance. I'm not sure if you can actually go inside. It says everywhere around it's restricted, so I'm guessing that means maybe he's in Russia. I don't know. It's closed today. It's Wednesday.
Since I was determined to understand the Vietnamese perspective on the war, I decided to go to the War Museum and find some answers. As I was waiting for it to open after lunch, I was approached by a local who seemingly knew a lot about history. I agreed to hire him as my guide through the museum. I was so focused on our conversation that I wasn't paying a lot of attention to the museum. My guide was cautious to talk about certain topics, since free speech is apparently not acceptable. My understanding of how communism came to Vietnam and the Vietnamese story of the war became much clearer.
So that tour and tour guide is very interesting. It's what I was looking for a bit, pretty much. I'll explain that a bit later. I can't really explain it now. I'm trying to get something to eat right now, and this is my last day in Vietnam. I'm heading to Laos. Now there's two main ways to get to Laos. There's a bus and there's a plane. Plane is an hour and it's expensive. And the bus is 24 hours and it's not as expensive. I looked into the plane options and it looks like overall we've made a decision and it's going to be taking the bus. If you would like to go on the internet and look up Hanoi, Vietnam, to Laos and Luang Prabang in Laos, bus, Hanoi, Luang Prabang bus. You look that up and you see descriptive words such as nightmare and horrific and hellish or whatever. There's a lot of really bad things said about this trip, so I'm not really looking forward to it. It's part of the experience and it's the best way to get there, so on the bus we go for 24 hours plus. We'll see how that goes. Apparently the border crossing is a little bit weird too. Okay, now for some food. Good morning from Luang Prabang, Laos. First of all, I need to finish talking about Vietnam. I didn't really want to say much being there because I didn't want to have any issues, since you can't really openly say a lot of things about government and stuff if you don't agree, and it seemed a little bit strange to be talking about that openly when I was there, so I thought I'd wait till I'm here. The tour guide that I had for the War Museum, it was interesting because I was asking him a lot of questions about political things and the war and stuff like that, and he didn't really seem too comfortable to speak very openly about that, which I found interesting. And I've come to understand a bit more now that you're not really able to speak openly, only more in a controlled manner, only like speak to the government in certain ways and not as much in public and whatever. So anyway, it's weird. It feels very government controlled there. But yeah, anyway, Vietnam was a nice experience. Hoi An was really great, and learning more about the war, the American War / Vietnam War. Learning more about that was really interesting, and their perspective. I definitely value that a lot. Yeah, left Hanoi and took the 25-hour bus ride, which I gotta say wasn't actually that bad. It was definitely, I don't even think it was in my top 10 worst experiences. I thought it was actually quite good. I'm gonna say it's in my top 10 best experiences. Nice reclining seats, awesome view of the villages and the mountains along the way, and arrived here feeling pretty good. I got some food last night, checked out the night market. Laos has made a very great impression on me so far. I'm really enjoying it. The market was really nice, and the food stalls, the street food was, it looked really good. Yeah, so a couple days here, going to the waterfalls nearby shortly, and exploring more of the city, maybe the caves tomorrow. Lots to do. I think it's going to be fun, and I look forward to seeing more what the town here has to offer.